This video is about anodization of aluminium. Okay, so why we have to talk about this? So just have a look. Okay, consider what happened on the iron. Okay, so I hope that this diagram is clear enough. So if I have a piece of iron and there are rust forming on the top, which is the hydrated iron free oxide. So rust, as you can remember, is very brittle, 好易碎嘅 ，OK， 好易碎，好散嘅。So that's why, okay, it's brittle. And O2 and H2O, actually, even there are rust forming on the surface of iron, there are some holes in between the rust, and then these two will keep on, okay, forming rust on the inner part of iron. So we say the iron oxide, hydrated iron free oxide on the surface, cannot stop rusting to be continued. So we say this process is destructive because it can't protect iron. At the same time, this layer is very brittle, so it destroyed the structure of iron. But now for aluminium, it's not the same. If oxygen in the air react with the surface of aluminium, so it will form an oxide layer. So I use the red color to represent the layer. For this layer, okay, it's very regular. It's not the same as iron. It's very regular. So it just totally covers the iron, the aluminium. Finally, this layer actually is impermeable to oxygen, but 穿透啦 to air and water in the air. Oh, sorry, oxygen and water in the air. So that's why aluminium underneath the oxide layer would not further oxidize and it becomes safe. So we say this layer, this oxide layer of aluminium, that means the aluminium oxide, is constructive layer because it protects the aluminium underneath. So because we found that this oxide layer is good for aluminium metal, so we would like to thicken it. Okay? 越厚越好啊. And then the method is called aluminium anodization. So what means anodization? If you still remember cathodic protection, okay, cathodic, okay, so the negative pole of my power supply is called cathode, and then the positive pole will be called anode. So what's the meaning of anodization? So it means you now have to put a aluminium on the positive pole of our power supply. So if this is the power supply positive pole, and then your aluminium object should be connected to it. So this is called the anode. Okay, anode. So we found that oxygen gas. Okay, so again, detail will be learned in Unit 22. So if we put the aluminium object to the anode of the power supply, oxygen gas will be formed on the aluminium object, and that oxygen will react with aluminium to form aluminium oxide. So this oxide layer will be thickened. So now in the setup, now detail, remember, it will be learned in Unit 22. So for this setup, you have to know that firstly, the object connected to the positive pole, which is called anode. So that's why we call it anodization. The second thing you have to know is about the solution used, which is dilute sulfuric acid. So because if we put pure water, okay, in this container, because pure water cannot conduct electricity, okay, because the absence of mobile ions. That's why we use dilute sulfuric acid, okay, to provide some mobile ion and to make it conductible. So what's the advantage of a anodized aluminium object? So firstly, this layer is thickened, so it further protects aluminium. Secondly, have a look about some colorful pictures. Okay, so this is the anodized aluminium pan, and even for the chocolate wrapping, okay, just like gum salad, okay. So this coating actually is the aluminium, but it's quite colorful. Actually, pure aluminium cannot be colored. So then we have to anodize it. So anodized aluminium can be easily dyed. So these are the anodized aluminium and then dyed with different color to make it attractive. window frame, okay, is anodized aluminum, okay, and then even for this, and I don't know how to say, it's a holder to join the chains, okay. So it also anodized the surface and colored with different attractive colors. So after anodization, okay, aluminum object actually will become more resistant to corrosion. For A, we say anodized object become more stronger. Okay, so this is wrong because metal are strong. Strong, that means the structure not easily broken because of the strong metallic bond, strong ionic bond, so both are strong. But we can say aluminum is softer, so hardness, okay, hardness will be increased. But strength, actually no change. So if we say it becomes stronger, that's wrong because both are strong. And then remember, okay, anodized aluminum actually is not that attractive. Only when it is dyed, it will become attractive. So it's wrong for statement D. For question 2, which one is the advantage of anodization? Firstly, make it stronger, that's wrong, right, as explained. Secondly, it can be dyed easily, that's correct. Thirdly, increasing the percentage of oxygen is not an advantage, so we don't choose it. So last question, okay, which one is not a anodized aluminum, which is about electrical wire because we use pure copper. So that's the end of the second video.